podcast contain graphic language. What's going on out there, gentlemen? What's going on out there on the manosphere, MGTOW, and all you gentlemen out there with hairy balls and doing all kinds of hard labor shit? Well, gentlemen, this is your first time out here in this podcast. Well, I try to express my freedom of speech, and literally, this is a shit show. You know, I speak my mind. The mic is open. I smoke a little bowl of weed, a little beverage, adult beverage. Not no Bud Light. I don't drink Bud Light, for heaven's sake. Well, let's start with the intro. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, gentlemen. I'll be right back. What's going on, gentlemen? Welcome to KDR Podcast. Yes, sir. I'm right here in the Pacific Northwest, podcasting it up all across the world, you name it. Australia, UK, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, you name it, brother. We are here to stay. All right. Let's settle down, gentlemen. Unbelievable. Well, true story, For the last, literally, a year, I decided to be a self-independent contractor. They pay me for my gigs and stuff like that. So, before I was doing a subcontractor thing part-time, but also had to work full-time, all right? Where they take taxes and stuff like that and shit like that. So during the last year, during the June, I decided, you know what? Let's do the cost average. And I try to understand this tax bracket, which is shenanigans. All right, it's bullshit. It's horseshit. I'm always being a libertarian. Okay. Taxation is theft. Every way that you look at it is theft. So I'm trying to do my thing out there and stuff like that and claim this shit. And to be real, I never have come out of my own pocket money. Because, when you work for somebody, they put it out there and then they give a return. I always get a return or no return at all, right? I never came out of my own fucking pocket. Now, due to the fact that I know this for reality, inflation is a tax. Everything you do is a tax, especially in my state. You get a license plate, it's a tax. You get tires, it's a tax. You get a soda, it's a tax. Everything's a tax. So I go out there, which I knew was bullshit, because I have two different companies that I can go with. Okay, I'm a newbie in this tax shit. I am. I'm a newbie with this tax shit, but not really, because I understand history, and the history was taught. American history was taught to us. That's the reason we got away from England. Taxation without representation, and that's what's happening. So they're trying to fuck me with, I'm not going to put the amount, but it's outrageous. $2,000 for a man who made 50. $2,000. Man, and I got receipts. I got all kinds of shit. I was like, no, this is impossible. This is no, $2,000? No, impossible. No way, I'm not going to pay this shit. And I told the representative, listen, let's put this on hold. And then we can go back later. So the bitch go out there, beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Okay. All right, cool. I'm not going to pay no 2 G's. It's no fucking way. No way. I'm not paying that shit. I'm not. Oh, this deduction, it don't count for this, and no, nonsense and bullshit. Everything is count for because I pay taxes. So if I pay taxes, it got to be deducted, right? Right? From tires to auto repairman and clothing and this and so on and so forth. Everything that I buy is a sell tax. That shit belongs to me because I pay taxes. Everything that I do, I pay taxes, for heaven's sake. If I go out and eat a salad, it's taxes. I gotta eat. Gotta eat. So you can tell me that I made too much and this is, no, I was like, no. Let's put this in pause. I know you're busy right now, and the reason I did it this late because my tax is kind of complicated because I got 1099 and also I got W2. And for these folks out there and shit like that, and this is my first year doing my own shit, okay? Previously, yeah, your employer, this, that, what, and then you get a return. I always get a return, something here, 500 here, 600, 100 there, stuff like that. Now they're talking about 2 G's, and I'm like, no. For my own pocket, fuck that shit. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Fuck this shit. What are they gonna do to me? Tell me. Tell me what they're gonna do to me. Lock me up? Guess what? Good. Let the taxpayer pay for my shit. I'm gonna get fed. I'm gonna get, clothing and stuff. It's not like I'm being in jail before. So what the fuck are they gonna do to me? No. What I want to do, to be fair, that amount of money that the IRS trying to collect from me is outrageous. It's outrageous. No. Outrageous. The numbers don't match up. especially when you like an individual who work for yourself and pay all kinds of shit, man. It's hard to work for yourself. Trust me, I've been both end. As an employee and as a self worker. As an employee, you got all kinds of benefits. Yes, you do. PPO, this though, that this shit. You got all kinds of benefits. When you work for yourself, it's harder. There's no guarantee of PPO and this shit and stuff. Everything got to pay for yourself. I was like shocked. Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? I like, listen, let's put this on hold. Let's put this in extension. Then we can talk about this later. They're like, oh, we're gonna be back in May. Great, fine, dandy. Gonna refresh, and then we talk about business. To be honest, to be brutally honest, if the government gonna take 2 G's from me as tax, guess what? I'd rather give the person who filed the tax than the government. That's how I feel about this shit. Let's say hypothetical speaking, you got to pay 2 G's. Who you rather get the money? The government or the person who filed it? I was like, the person who filed it. Take my money, man. Take it, feed your family, do this with that money, do whatever, and fuck all these cocksuckers out there. That's how I feel about this stuff. Real shit. Jesus Christ. The whole thing right down out here. It's out of control. The system is broken. It's broken, man. Inflation is a tax. It's bad enough with the gas, the food, and shit, and everything is inflated. Now what? Excuse me, motherfucker. You gonna do what? How much? No, motherfucker. She's like, so how much you expecting to pay? 0. Even Steven. Oh, they can't be. Well, let's do this. Let's pause it. Let's wait till May, whatever, and then we can have this conversation. Taxation is theft. Now I'm looking at it in a different angle, right? And in my mind, it tricks me like that, right? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I got a little bit of stocks, which I held for years. There won't be no taxes on it. And I say, how about if I sell my stocks and stuff like that? And I got the money. I got the money. Trust me. I got the money. I got the cash. I want to pay this as least as possible. I got the cash for it. It's no qualm with me. So I'm thinking, to those who do not know this trickery, and then I thought to myself, okay, let's say hypothetical speaking, I got a little bit of stocks, they have to take it and sell it to pay the tax dude out there, the federales, right? Well, I held on it. I held to it for years, so it's no tax. But then I'm thinking, well, I got a little bit of crypto out here. How about if I sell this and try to pay the tax? And when I look at it, the gain tax with crypto and stocks, they're still gonna fuck you. So you fuck anyways. In three angles, man. If you got capital gain tax, even though you lost some, they're gonna tax you. Right? If you got crypto, God heaven's sake, they're gonna tax you more. The game is rigged. The game is rigged. It's rigged. It's fucking rigged, man. Of course, they got, loopholes and stuff like that. Especially, if you got, God bless you, if you have a home business and stuff. But I'm talking about your average man. Your average man. Literally. When I'm talking about your average man, literally, man, and doing their own thing and stuff like that with no child credit and all this credit bullshit and stuff that they do with chicks and shit, right? I'm thinking to like that. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I guess I need to have another child. I'm saying my old ass age. That's the last thing I want to do, for heaven's sake. You know, he's down on me, man. He was like, these fucking leeches, they trying to suck the shit out of you, man. They sure do. They trying to suck the life out of you, man. Uh, if you make a penny, they want half of a penny. If you make $1, well, guess what? They want 85 cents out of the dollar. Isn't no wonder. No wonder why they have the Boston Tea Party. They out there in Boston, they took away the tea. They dressed like native, and because it was tax. And this is what's going to take place, man. It has to take place. This tax shit is out of control. It's out of control. Think about it. Every purchase that you do is taxed. Unless you go to a food bank, it's free. Everything you do is taxed. You can buy not even a pack of M&Ms without being taxed in my state. So why can I claim this? Why can I, Oh, the representative told me, like, because you got to have a home business. Fuck that shit. I have my own business. It just happen not to be a home. I'm on the road. So what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here with this fucking taxation without representation? I just want to know. You know, I always knew that taxation was wrong. You know, I knew this shit. But it come to fruition for me to get it now. No wonder I see so many people crying about why my tax dollar going to this and why my tax dollar going to that. Why am I? Because either I broke even or I got a tax return, right? Where they over tax me. Now they're talking about I got to pay them, right? I got to pay them because, quote unquote, I made too much money. Meanwhile, now I get it, man. Now I fucking get it. I had an idea, but now I get it, dude. I fucking get it now. No wonder how many people are pissed off. They piss. Especially white folk. Especially white men. Because this is what I heard it from. I didn't hear it from no white women and shit. From white men. It makes sense now. They say, why my tax dollars going to this? Or why my tax dollars going to that? Or why? And now I get it. I'm thinking to myself, hey, what the fuck? So I'm coming out of my pocket. Why my tax dollars going to out there in Ukraine and blowing up shit out there? Because that's a lot of fucking billions of dollars going on out there blowing up bullshit. Or why should I pay for some skank ass whore out there getting pregnant and getting welfare and shit like that? Why? But when it's hitting, you don't know. If you work for an employee, they hitting this shit, right? And the employer get the benefit from that because you're an employee. But when you're self-sufficient and shit like that, and you look at the math and stuff like that, and all this shit like this, and this tax and this much amount, and this maintenance and this tires and this car and this gas and this food, there's clothing, there's stuff like that, and they tell you, no, you can claim that much, right? You can claim that much. Go fuck off. Go fuck off. Literally. So extension it is. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. Too much. It's too much taxation. Too much. You cannot walk outside without getting taxed. You cannot walk outside. Well, you can walk outside. It's free. It's free air and shit like that. As soon as you jump in that motherfucking car, guess what? They say a gas tax. Tab tax. This tax. You buy a donut. It's a tax on that shit. You buy this shit. It's a tax on that shit. Come on, man. Let's be real about this taxation and theft. They're robbing us blind. They're robbing us blind, man. And those who pay property taxes, God bless them heart. I will never own a fucking property. I will own a land in the United States. I will never buy a fucking property in the United States. Fuck this shit. Know what I know for years? The property taxes in my state go to the school districts. And they teaching this nonsense and bullshit and garbage. This Marxism, feminism bullshit. Fuck that shit. Why should I participate in this bullshit? Fuck them. I'd rather live by the van, by the river, than give a government more fucking money. I'm honest. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed, man. I'm fucking pissed. It's too much shit. Because I know inflation is a fucking tax. I'm not going to be like, oh, it is what it is. No, fuck that shit. No, fuck that shit. No, it's not what it is. No, no. Now when it comes down with my little budget, my little money, I'm not going to sacrifice more that I should, what I'm already sacrificing every day out there. Doing my own fucking shit. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not. There's so much they can take and take and take and take and take. And meanwhile, they taking from your fucking good and services and giving to social programs. Which I know this for a while. I know this has been going on for a while, right? Excuse me. But it's a difference from being a self-employee or employer, excuse me, than an employee. It's day and night. Day and night, man. It's day and night. No wonder that excuse me, my bad. The Biden administration are hiring 85,000 tax and IRS. You know why? They want to squeeze every fucking dime that you have. That's why. That's why. 85,000 IRS employee. They want to squeeze every fucking nickel that you have. Everything. They don't want you to have nothing. But well, debt. People love debt. I'm not in debt, motherfucker. I'm not in fucking debt. The government's in debt. The Federal Reserve is in debt. All these debt motherfuckers, they debt. I'm not. But you're not going to put me in debt over taxes. Fuck off. Fuck off. You're not going to put me in debt over taxes. Not doing it. Not fucking doing it. I'm dead fucking serious, man. I would die in this fucking hill. Taxation without representation is death. There's no other way to look at it. I make too much. Bitch! That's what she told me. I mean, I'm one man doing my own fucking shit. I make too much. Really? You know what I told her? I pay too much. Never mind. Never mind the child support that I pay throughout the years and shit like that. Never mind all this shit. Never mind. Never mind anything. I know you fellas are feeling my how can I phrase this stuff? Not emotional, but my my I don't even know how to phrase it. My understanding. Yeah, my understanding. Sometimes I think to myself, damn, I damn if I do, I damn if I did or don't. All I have to say, this fucking game is rigged. It is rigged, and is the game is so rigged. It's so polluted. It's rotten. It is rotten from inside out. It is, my friends. It is. But to be honest, because I'm gonna be real with you, gentlemen out here. If it comes down to it, I will pay the piper. All right, I will, because I do believe in one quote, which is in the Bible, which is meaning is in it, according to tax. And I always believe this. They asked Jesus on the coin, Caesar. And Jesus says, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. But whatever is from God is from God. Caesar is a taxpayer. Now, will I take, if Caesar is going to take advantage of me? No, of course not. I'm going to try to pay as minimum as possible. And I'm going to give to Caesar, belong to Caesar. And whatever belongs to God, I will give to God. And it's a beautiful quote. It's a quote in the Bible. I know that it's not the same quote that is written in the Bible, but you got to get the gist of it. The way I see this interpretation is taxation without representation. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. You guys hanging out with me tonight, you men hanging out with me tonight, and give you this rant about this topic that is very dear to me. You know, when it's a difference when you work for someone than you working for yourself. It's day and night. It's day and night. Regarding to taxes, day and night, man. And I hope that the message tonight podcast is simple. Taxation is theft, and they're robbing the American people, robbing them blind. Inflation is tax. Taxation is theft. There's no other way to look at it. Peace. State MGTOW. I definitely catch the next podcast, live stream, video. Let the universe be with you.